Can I do that and we're back?
I mean, it's my thing.
That's a big.
But go ahead. You set up all this time, so.
That's really big of you.
That
Judge.
is really big of you. That's really big.
And we're back. I got you.
Got him.
Well, all right. With episode 2 of the MindJack,
Can't wait for Jar Jar.
the MindJack tabletop RPG as designed by insert thing here.
P.F. Chang, I believe his name was.
P.F. Chang, yeah. So guys, this is a little dungeon master technique I like to do when I come back to a new session. Is I make the players refreshing my memory on what happened last time.
I didn't know this is a book report, my man.
Yeah,
That's good.
You
That's
take
good.
take note, dungeon masters out there.
It's a good strategy. If memory serves, we are in Florence, and we are on a beautiful date with Allison Brie of Community.
Yeah, and the cybernetic ape Pop-Pop is actually the gondolier.
Okay, nailed it. Okay, so you guys finally infiltrated the NERKAS facility after a couple of goofs and a couple of successes. We're inside. So you enter the NERKAS facility, and you're sort of led into a hallway. Now you've received a brief before you guys went on
I'm
your
a boxer guy.
of the layout of the NERKAS facility. So you know from where you're at, there are 3 doors you can go into. There's a door to the left of where you're at right now, and that is sort of a barracks type facility. It's where all the guards to this facility normally stay. The second door is to your right. That's sort of the scientist living quarters, the scientists who live here, their living quarters, and a little bit of their offices as well. And then to the back is a large cargo hold where they keep a lot of the things that keep the facility running. There's also a large freight elevator in this room.
All right, so our options here is we could disguise ourselves as a grunt, disguise ourselves as a scientist, or disguise ourselves as a crate.
Now here, I want to put this up front, Lyle. There's 3 doors here.
Okay.
As you being the main player character, I'm a little nervous that you get through those doors first.
That's true. You will be shut up behind them.
So whatever option we pick, please allow me ample time to get through the door before I
Okay.
get caught in the glitch where I get stuck in the door.
All right. If it affects my alignment, I have make no promises.
All right. That being said,
I'm gonna be chaotic lawful.
It's a good alignment.
I think we gotta disguise ourselves as a crate.
The crate, yeah. I mean, we've kind of demonstrated in the past that we're not very good at combat, so
Or stealth.
So it may make the most sense for us to proceed down to where the freight elevator is,
Okay.
because it didn't from the DM's description, that's short for Dungeon Master.
Mhm.
It seems like there's little to no initial resistance.
There's no initial resistance.
Okay.
Okay, so we take the freight elevator to the break room, and we watch Price is Right.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's going to be our long-term goal.
Okay.
Yes. All right.
All right, so you guys are headed to the cargo hold then.
Yeah.
This was in a huddle. It was a 2-guy huddle with a man and a monkey.
Yeah, and the whole time we're walking, we're like cracking wise.
Okay, great. As you're walking, you notice just a couple of little things. All the doors appear to be pretty well shut. You'll probably be able to hack into them given enough time. However, the one where the barracks are, there appear to be some gunshot holes near the barracks. But other than that, you don't really notice anything.
You sure those are gunshot holes?
They're gunshot holes.
Dungeon
and
Master.
Oh my god.
They're gunshot holes or laser holes or whatever they use in this
I
universe.
just want to be aware of what our surroundings really are. That's all.
That being said, the door's still shut taut.
Taut.
Taut as a tiger.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys head over to the cargo hold.
Well, wait, I didn't know that. Well, let's just get a peep into through the bullet holes. I'm curious.
The bullet holes don't appear to go.
Yeah, let's take a peep.
They don't appear to go all the way through.
Oh.
But yeah,
Okay.
You think, hey, Lyle, I think I could fit a banana through one of these peepholes.
You always got bananas on the brain. I wish you would banana split.
I beat my chest.
Okay.
We start fighting in the lobby.
I roll one.
You critically succeeded a human roll. That means you've successfully intimidated Lyle.
That's right. I pick him up and put him on my shoulder. Over my shoulder. And I start climbing.
All right, so you
And when I get to the top, I hop like 3 times. That's a reference.
It's good. It's Mortal Kombat.
So you climb up to the top of the girders there. It grants you access to vision all the way down the hall. Which I mean, you previously had it. It's just a straight hall, but you know you can really see what's
what
going
I'm
on
talking
up
about,
there.
you stupid human?
You notice some cobwebs, but other than that, it seems to be a pretty well kept facility, except for again those bullet holes. But other than that, you're good to go. So would you like to continue on to the cargo hold?
Yes, let's continue.
Okay, so you continue on to the cargo hold. All right, and here we are in the cargo hold, and that's the vision that you have in front of you right now.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, indeed. So
The cargo hold is spacious, Lyle. You could fit a yoga mat in here.
you immediately notice that there are some terrorists milling about here. They don't seem to take notice of you right away because enemy NPCs are pretty historically incompetent in Dungeons and Dragons. Otherwise, they would just kill you as you came in the door, and that would be no fun. Around the room, you notice some machine parts, big old cargo containers, just like some workbenches and stuff.
What about pallet jacks or tow motors?
There is a pallet jack. So let's say it's right behind this cargo container right here. You want to hand me a Snickers bar? We're gonna make that a pallet jack.
Snickers is really the pallet jack of candy bars.
It's a workhorse candy bar. Let's be completely honest. You know what? That doesn't seem manly enough. Let's put two next to each other for the.
2 pallet jacks?
No, two Snickers, and that's going to represent it. So, what would you guys like to do? Again, the terrorists seem to be milling about. There's a little where there are right now. That's the freight elevator.
Okay, I got a plan, Judge.
There's like a sort of a Metal Gear
Oh,
Solid.
I got a plan, monkey brains. You listen here, I'm the human. I pop my collar when I begin to detail the outlines of
I
this
beat
plan.
my chest.
Well, let's notice and see if the terrorists notice you beating your chest.
3. I got a 3.
9, they absolutely notice something, and a contingent of 2 of them sort of go to investigate.
Ah, look what you done this time, you banana brain.
So I'm gonna move these guys out here. All right, what?
It's not my fault.
Yes, it is. You beat your chest.
I was intimidating you.
Okay.
You're aggravating me right now, you dingus.
Fortunately,
Bonobo brain.
fortunately, the 2 terrorists don't seem to have a line of sight towards you just yet. But if you let them continue their investigation, I'm sure eventually they'll alert
right,
their compatriots.
I take out my talk boy and hit record.
Okay, great.
Okay, do I pick up any conversation from the terrorists?
What? Now you can roll.
Okay.
A 1. That's a critical failure.
Okay.
For that. So no.
My plan was to play it back real slow, Lyle.
So instead of hitting record, you accidentally hit play.
The kid saying hi, kids are home early.
And that's exactly what happens. You play it at the loudest possible decibel setting. Hi, kids, we're home
Which
early.
is -3.
Wow. Looks like I've done it this time, Lyle.
Another terrorist comes to aid in the investigation. What are you gonna do, Lyle?
Well, I'm gonna whack the monkey with the newspaper.
All right, roll to give him a whack.
5.
Okay, that's a success for you. So you
5.
successfully whack him right on his noggin with the newspaper.
It's like a little lump form, like a cartoon.
Yeah, little cartoon lump forms. You're down 1 hit point, and
My little monkey hat goes up with the lump.
1 hit point? Come on now. It's a newspaper.
Right,
I don't want to hurt him.
it's look, it's arbitrary. We don't.
Listen, you made your bed. You guys.
Oh, don't you get me started, you monkey.
I sleep in a tree.
You
I
be
have no
sleeping in the
words.
monkey house after this boner of an
The
adventure.
monkey house was my frat, and it gave me a lot of connections once I got into the real world.
All right, well, I look around.
That's how I became a CEO monkey.
I was gonna say everyone knows NERKAS hires almost exclusively from Monkey House.
It's true.
I look around. Are there any uniforms to disguise myself
Let's see.
as a NERKAS employee?
I'll
Or
roll some
janitor.
dice.
Uniforms.
Yeah, there actually are. There's some sort of up by that orange cart over there. There, you notice a rack of uniforms.
Lyle is going to MindJack into a nearby mouse and then grab the uniforms and slowly drag them over.
Oh, whoa.
All right, why don't you give me a roll to see if you notice any mice?
2.
2. Oh, actually, hey, there you go. You notice a friendly little mouse.
I'm afraid of mice.
In fact, You don't notice a mouse. What you notice is the cargo container in front of you contains a buttload of flying R2-D2 things.
Oh boy.
Lyle, we've hit the jackpot.
Is the box open?
Yeah. It's open a crack, and that's what you saw through.
I pull one out and I hand it off to my monkey companion, who's better with machines than I am.
He's much worse with machines than you are.
No, he's much better with machines.
No, he's much.
If I recall his bio, he is much better with machines.
He's much worse with machines.
Yeah, I'm good at using sticks as tools to get bugs, which I eat.
So I hand over the R2-D2 as here you go. This is your chance to impress me.
I shake it and listen to it with my ear.
Okay.
And then I try to balance on it like a circus seal monkey, you know, like it's like a unicycle.
Okay, so you're trying to ride.
Yeah,
the
like
R2-D2.
roll around
Trying to
on
have
it.
sex with it.
This tiny monkey brain can't comprehend that it's not a female monkey.
He's confused.
I'm not sure what I'm trying to do with it.
Okay, well,
to be honest.
Look, why don't you make a mechanical roll? So you want to roll high on this one, and we're gonna go from what you see here. Well, you you rolled as bad as you could.
You rolled a 1.
Trying to do that. So that's what you do. Your tiny monkey brain can't
The thing exploded.
comprehend that it's not that it's not a mate in heat, and you hump it vigorously. It neither explodes nor responds to your actions, much like many of the women in your life.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I asked for it.
That certainly got the attention of the
2 more guards come out.
Lyle, you've done it again.
the guards. They're making their way towards you. They're getting pretty close. Seems like you're gonna have about one more turn to come up with a solution here until they're hot on your trail.
All right, Lyle, we gotta come up with something for real this time. Maybe we put like a net down, like a trap.
Where are the nuts? Yeah.
We can find a giant mouse trap.
Yeah.
And
Chip for brains.
We put some cheese in it. Terrorists love cheese. Where is NERKAS located, Dungeon Master?
We're in
stands for
Antarctica.
DM.
You're in Antarctica.
We're in Antarctica. I hate with the newspaper again.
No hitting. Don't do it.
3.
Yep, you succeed. Now he's got 2 lumps. Whoop, whoop.
But I only have one little hat. Okay, so I gotta figure this out.
No, I have one more action.
Yes.
One more action. Let me try repairing one of the R2-D2 guys.
They're all functional.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me hit the on switch.
Okay, you hit the on switch.
And he's a friend, right?
You're gonna have to jack into him, but yeah, he's friendly.
Okay, I'm gonna jack into him.
Okay.
I want to turn on one of the robots. I'm a little nervous that somebody didn't shut it down properly last time.
Sure. Do you want?
We're gonna have to go through the boot screen. So
Are you gonna try and activate the one that you humped, or are you gonna try and activate?
no, I
another
want
one?
to activate one in safe mode.
Okay. Give me a roll for it.
The safe mode should be a easier window for him.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, while you were pressing the buttons on the one you were trying to activate, the one that you were humping comes to life. I don't know how you did it, but you
Okay.
This is static electricity.
your mechanical engineering roll failed pretty terribly there,
I still have a action point here.
right. Although it wasn't on, the robot that you humped vigorously remembers what happened to it and is not terribly happy.
All right, I want to convince it
Sure.
by giving it a persuasive speech about how people don't quit
Okay.
and neither should robots.
Great. Let's see it.
8.
Hey, you know what? On you're such a personable monkey
Yeah.
that actually succeeds.
You know the monkey motto. ABC.
Always be closing.
Always be chomping on a banana.
Always be chimping.
It can mean a lot of things, but DM only means one thing. That's Dungeon Master. Proceed, DM.
You're not sure if it's through a combination of Stockholm syndrome or just robots not knowing how to love.
.NET programming.
.NET programming. But no, the flying R2-D2 machine is convinced after your heroic speech, and it decides to forgive your previous actions and work for you this time. So it's up and running.
Okay.
Just as this happens, the security guards, or the terrorists, excuse me, take notice of you and start firing on your position.
Lyle, you've done it again. You didn't hit me with so many dang newspapers. How do you even get a newspaper in this post, internet sci-fi world.
It's an Amazon Kindle.
Look, Murdoch is a
You set the
very
newspaper app up.
Yeah.
he's a very powerful individual. You know, he's not going to let that medium die.
No, he's not.
This is looking bad for our heroes. One of the terrorists hits each of the individuals. So you guys are feeling pretty woozy at this point. You've taken a lot of fire.
Yeah, but we're inside the R2D2s.
Oh, you're inside the R2D2s.
Yeah.
I just turned mine on.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm inside mine.
Okay, cool. So
You like inner space, like you're like a little man inside the R2D2.
I was gonna say.
Has Lyle shrunk down?
So-
He's mind slave.
As you're mind slaving, you notice you get hit, but you don't notice the damage to your corporeal body because you've mind jacked an R2D2. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is it's gonna be your turn, and you'll get to, if you would like to, return fire on these horrible terrorists.
They hit my friend, Pop. 4.
4. Okay, that succeeds. You do a lot of damage to the terrorist. He takes a knee. He's hurting badly. You've still got another shot if you wanna.
Oh yeah, they'll pay for shooting up my ride. My monkey friend.
Wait, that was your ride?
1.
Perfect. You blow him away. He's no longer kneeling down. He's just
Thank you, old friend.
You're welcome. This reminds me of the time we went to Kmart.
I got Angry Birds boxers. They're oversized, but it's funny because I'm a monkey. It is.
Okay, so the terrorist in front of Lyle's character is dead to the world. That one over there.
Yellow. Yeah, there you go.
That guy got dead. Now it's your turn. Pop. What would you like to do
All right,
here?
first I say, I'm getting too old for this. I want to run around the back of the crate.
All right, so you're taking cover behind the crate.
Correct.
Smart. That's smart.
Yeah, no,
smart
this
action.
This is some monkey business.
Okay.
I want to use one action point to throw a banana peel on the weak side of the crate, if you will.
Okay, I gotcha.
So I'm going to roll that.
You failed.
All right.
You're just plumb out of banana peels. You reach into where normally your banana peels, you store them, that pack, and you notice there's a big old hole in it. You're fresh out of banana peels.
Okay. What I'm going to do then is shoot one of the terrorists.
Okay, great. Well, hey guys,
7.
you succeeded. Again, it knocks one of the terrorists to his knees. There's one terrorist up, and the machine that you've mind slaved is going to shoot at it, but he's going to miss. So one of the terrorists decides, hey, he's going to shoot right at. Let's see. He's got a couple of threats, so he's going to randomly determine which one he shoots at. So he shoots at Pop's robot
Oh, no.
and promptly blows it out of the water.
My friend.
Oh,
I loved
no.
him. I loved him.
Oh, that thing was insured.
I feel like we should use our action points to give him a eulogy. But I'm not going to do that because that wouldn't be smart gameplaying.
As the flying R2D2 hopelessly flutters to the ground, before it explodes, it remembers the good time that you had together, humping it, giving it that inspirational speech, watching Lyle whack you on the head with a newspaper. He lived a long life, and it was a good one.
Pause for Judge to insert the in memoriam of the robot.
Well, instead, I'm going to use this turn. A large cylinder emerges from the R2D2. What's inside it but a newspaper? So the R2D2's robotic claw comes out and extends and grabs the newspaper and whacks the monkey on the head. Up 2.
Fantastic success. You whack him on one of the bumps that's already there, and it grows like a little mini bump.
Hey, dang, monkey, get serious. Now's not that time to mourn. All right, so he's gonna shoot a missile at those 2 guys.
Okay, yeah, those things have missiles.
It's 4.
Okay, that's a success. You instantly notice that one of the terrorist that was hit directly by the missile is just evaporated.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
I throw up.
Blood and entrails everywhere.
You start eating. You regain health. Diaper regains health.
You can't dungeon master it. You can't. That's not part of the rules.
I'm
That
sorry.
is a good plan, though. I'm going to try and do that.
Okay.
The terrorist close to him is hit by some of the shrapnel
And entrails.
and entrails, and he is visibly disturbed. Let's see if his will holds.
Is that a intestines around his neck like a scarf?
It is, yeah. You notice.
Are you rolling for his PTSD?
Yeah. So
As Nightmare.
He steals his nerves and
Oh God,
this
guy's a stone cold killer.
Heroic terrorist. Yeah, steals his nerves and regains his focus and begins firing back at you.
Oh my God.
We'll randomly determine where this shot is going. It's same difference as last time. So 3, that was Lyle's robot. So he's gonna fire at Lyle's robot. And he makes contact as well. The robot unfortunately explodes.
Oh no!
You were inside that.
He opened his parachute at the last second.
Lyle, your cloud mist wanderer form appears over the exploded robot.
Here's what I do. First, I throw the talk boy to Lyle. Now, I got a pocket full of marbles,
Oh my God.
Okay, perfect.
You came prepared.
and I'm gonna throw them out there.
Okay,
Hope that the terrorists slip on them,
okay,
crack their necks.
gotcha. You succeed.
All
Congratulations.
right. Yeah. The 2 on the closest 2.
So not only do you succeed, you critically succeed. When you critically succeed, something extra cool happens. Okay, I rolled an 88, so it's just a little bonus.
Okay.
So one of the terrorists definitely, he thinks the marbles that you threw down were Skittles, and
Wow.
which happened to be
Lyle, check it out.
which
I see it. I'm not believing it though.
which happened to be his favorite candy. So he runs and slips right on top of those Skittles or marbles that he thought were Skittles.
Wow.
The other terrorist is unimpressed and is not fooled by your ruse.
Oh no.
So he's going to fire at the monkey, and he fails fantastically.
That's right.
He tries to...
Can't hit the monkey.
Yeah. he critically failed his roll. So he's going to try and shoot you with his gun, but somehow the clip falls out, and he looks... he sort of gives a little turn to the camera and just kind of does a little shruggy shoulders at it.
Wow. Lyle, did you see all that?
I see it, but I don't believe it.
I got another plan, don't worry.
I examine the talk boy that I've been given, and I say, I remember this from a BuzzFeed article.
Okay.
That's how I spend one of my turns.
No, that's...
recalling it fondly.
That's like a free action. You...
No.
Okay. Okay.
You don't know how hard I'm recalling it.
All right, you're recalling.
Lyle, remember that time we read BuzzFeed for hours?
Sign's your best friend's a real ape.
You're like, true. The whole time you scrolled through it. True.
He is.
So
he is
true.
covered in hair and sleeps in a tree. My next action.
I got a plan, Lyle. Distract him.
All right, what's your plan, little man?
Now it'll reveal itself. Just run by the pallet jack.
All right, I'm gonna run towards the pallet jacks.
Okay, well, unfortunately, to do that, you're gonna have to run over the marbles that your monkey brain friend has
Do a
scattered.
flip over the marbles, Lyle.
Sorry.
All right, hold on. Let me try to skillfully dodge.
Okay. What did we say was your what was your perk that we created in the beginning of the game? Do you remember?
Devil may care.
Devil may care.
So there you go. So you're gonna get a +1 to this roll. So even if it seems like you failed, you might still succeed.
There's one.
1. Hey, you critically succeed.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah. His
you do
skateboard's over.
You do like you find a cool like what are those things? The little like wheeled things that people use to move stuff. Like a little
Dolly.
yeah. You find a dolly. You like
Like a two-wheeler, yeah.
you turn to the camera and sort of scratch your cool goatee. You run up, get a lot of momentum, jump on the dolly, do a sweet kickflip. Manage to hit one of the terrorists right in the chin with your
Whoa.
cool skateboard move.
Whoa.
Lyle, did you see that?
You knock him over,
I see it. I don't believe it though.
and you land right in front of the pallet jack. Do step on the dolly, and like it comes up to your hand, and you grab it and like sort of like wink at the camera.
And something explodes.
There's a camera?
Well, you know, it's
It's an in-game camera.
right in-game camera. Right.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So I think you distracted him good, Lyle.
Good job. There are 2 terrorists. So there are 3 terrorists alive right now. One with the big old gun, sort of taking cover behind the barricade, and 2 that have been knocked down by your super awesome action. So those 2 are going to sort of spend the turn getting up, regaining themselves, collecting their ammo, and sort of reloading for next turn. So they're going to stand up.
Can they be holding their lumbar?
Oh, my back.
They say, ooh, and ouch. Ah.
Lyle, those terrorists' back are hurt.
Their fronts ain't so great either.
However, the one with the minigun is going to take aim and shoot at one of you. So we're going to say evens are
What, didn't Lyle distract him with his kickflips?
No,
don't try to sell me out on this.
He
Ape for brains.
You can't hit me with the newspaper from over there.
Long distance newspaper hit. All right, so he's gonna say we're gonna say evens here are diaper and odds are
Come on,
Lyle.
odds.
So it's an odd. So he
Oh, baloney.
he takes aim. It seems like he's got like a bigger like semi or a fully automatic machine gun type thing. So he's gonna roll a couple of dice here and trying to
Had to
trying
play
to
a lot
hit you
of
with it.
deathmatch to unlock that gun.
Unfortunately, he doesn't seem to be very accurate with you. Accurate with it. It's sort of
It's my first day.
That's what he says.
This guard couldn't shoot a ball into an ocean.
it does see does sort of the classic cartoon like shoots like right around your silhouette like and but he all of the shots on they miss you.
All right.
That guy doesn't have a shot in hell.
All right, is it my turn?
It's your turn.
All right, I want to sneak around the orange crate and then try to replace the guard who's behind the barricade, farthest guard.
Okay.
In the back?
Yeah.
I want to try and replace the gun in his holster with a banana.
I mean, sure, he's got like an enormous gun out, but he does have a sidearm. You're just trying to replace his sidearm with a banana.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, that's
He's gonna run out of bullets eventually.
Okay.
All
That's
right, let it happen.
that's smart. That's a smart play. Okay. So yeah, give it a roll.
Oh yeah.
Whew. So you succeed, but just there. Oh, actually, no, you don't, because you picked a 9, so you need an 8 or lower.
That's a 6.
Pull out his gun successfully, and when you try to replace it with a banana, it gets snagged on his belt, and you accidentally pull his pants down. He most certainly notices you.
He notices a breeze.
I cover his eyes. I use my last action point to cover his eyes with my hands, my monkey paws.
All right, roll for
And I
it.
say, guess who? That's a 1.
That's a 1. You critically succeed, so you cover his eyes, and you say, guess who? And he says, Aunt Marlene?
And I say, no, it's the dang ape.
Okay, we'll have to see how you respond. We'll have to see how he responds on his turn.
I'm not even sure how I respond.
Listen, I got it covered, Lyle.
All right.
I got him nice and distracted. You got the pallet jack.
I am. Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
I'm observing all this with a note of incredulity on my face. So
Do something with the pallet jack.
I noticed there's a pallet jack to my right,
Okay.
and inspired by my previous shenanigans, I hop on it
Okay.
and I start riding it, and I have to turn. And I don't know if you've ever ridden a pallet jack before. Those things turn on a dime.
They do. They do.
So let's see if I waste it or if my turn succeeds.
Okay, go for it.
A 3.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Your turn spent turning.
Cool.
Is-
And there's an explosion behind me.
Okay, cool.
This guy's got the hot hand. We gotta feed the hot hand.
All right, so
I pull out a pistol while I'm traversing, because this is my second half of the action point.
Uh-huh.
I pull out my pistol, and I'm pointing my gun at the guy that Pop is dealing with, and I say, "Time for a palate cleanser." I roll a 1.
okay, you shoot him right between the eyes.
There you go.
Lyle, you've done it again.
I saved you.
He is done and dusted.
And I say, it was Aunt Martha.
Marlene.
It was Aunt Marlene. That's what I say as he dies.
Okay, great dialogue.
Very good. That made a lot of sense.
It was the dang ape.
Dang.
Yeah, the two terrorists, noting their opportunity, they open fire at Lyle. One of them manages to hit and pierce through Lyle's body armor.
Oh no.
Lyle's looking pretty beat up, but he's not quite dead yet.
My collar is still popped.
Lyle is effectively in the bleeding out stage.
I'll get him. He's been my friend. He's been there for years.
Mhm.
I think I could save him.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Lyle, we're gonna give you like a half action this turn. You can still do something, but you're hurting badly. You can let your ape friend go in front of you though if you want.
I'm going to muster all the strength that I can.
Okay.
I'm on the prone position, and I push myself up, and I turn and I look to my monkey friend, and I say, "Help me out, chimp chump."
I don't know. It looks like you're trying with all your strength to grab a newspaper. Why should I help you?
Pop, you're up.
Back in the ape, I head over to Lyle.
Okay.
Behind the pallet jack is cover.
Okay, great.
I take out a megaphone. and I shout my heel shout at Lyle.
Okay.
This is a bag of holding you got?
Lyle, you feel some
Oh,
strength.
you hit the X button.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. With
You
my
feel
megaphone.
some strength return to you, but you're still in a pretty precarious situation there. Pop, you've got one action left. What would you like to do with it?
I use my gun to aim for the newspaper that Lyle is holding,
Okay.
which happens to be right in front of a terrorist. So I'm aiming for the newspaper first and the terrorist behind it,
Okay.
which is lined up with his head perfectly
Perfect.
somehow.
Roll them bones. 10. Unfortunately, that would have been a critical hit, but the perk that you took earlier
Yeah.
was to protect Lyle at all costs.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna give you a reroll in this situation. 2.
Oh,
Wow,
yeah.
that's as close as you can get to a critical hit without it being a critical hit.
Wow.
You refocus, re-aim, and let loose a burst of ammunition. The bullet, imagine like the bullet cam from Fallout or whatever, zooms through the paper. The picture is of Richard Nixon. I am not a crook.
Oh, man.
Right through his forehead
Easy on the commentary.
and into the forehead of the terrorist in front of the newspaper.
That was one tricky dick of a shot.
The terrorist falls dead. There's one terrorist left. Can you dispatch him before he dispatches Lyle?
Man, my turn's over.
We'll find out. All right. The terrorist. Let's see if he can keep his composure. He does not.
His AI makes him run back and forth.
You're exactly right. True to game.
He's the last one alive. So
He's the last.
He enters his panic state.
He's the last terrorist alive and enters his panic state. He runs as far away from Lyle as he can get in one turn. All right. Lyle, you're up.
I admonish my monkey companion for destroying the newspaper before I had a chance to get the coupons.
That was yesterday's news anyways.
I engage in pursuit of the final guy.
Okay.
Um,
Would you like to close combat him, or would you like
yes, naturally. I
Okay.
run up to him and hit the B button.
to... Okay, great.
7.
You attempt to kick him, but he does that bullshit thing where he, like, blocks your kick.
Okay.
Okay.
I just watched the whole thing with my camera.
Okay, great.
Camera.
Well, my game camera.
Mm-hmm.
So I say, Judge, are you seeing this?
The terrorist is up. He turns around and attempts to kick your shin in retaliation. He fails miserably.
I'm committed to the B. 8.
8.
Man, art imitates life.
You go for a deadly karate chop, but he counters with his bullshit block thing.
My character starts ducking and standing up in place because I think it's funny to do.
He again tries to kick you in the shin. Oh, ouch.
Oh no.
Right on the shin. It stings with the power of lemon. You're gonna have a gnarly bruise there tomorrow morning.
7.
You attempt to hit him with the butt of your gun, but he does that bullshit thing where he counters you again.
My character zooms in and out with his gun.
All right, what does he do?
The terrorist tries to kick your right shin. He fails miserably.
3.
You stomp him right on his toe.
I did it.
Yeah.
He doubles over in pain, and you bonk him on the head with your gun butt.
Okay.
I give Lyle a high five and say, "Good job, partner. This ape is in the house."
The high five misses.
Successful high five.
Oh, okay.
You do like a high five, and then like you go to give him a low five, and like he does it cool, like
And pretends to brush his hair.
Yeah.
His ape hair. Cybernetic ape hair.
cool move.
Mhm.
All right. You guys have cleared out this room. Would you like to go explore the rest of this facility, or would you like to go down on the freight elevator?
Oh, Lyle, I think it's time to explore the secrets of this facility.
What's the point? Let's just go down the freight elevator.
I like your attitude, my
I step
man.
in, I pretend to be like a monkey elevator worker guy. And I say,
Put on-
I put on
Put
a
on a
little...
little button-down
Yeah.
maroon suit.
Yeah, exactly. And I say, "What floor, sir?" And I'm standing on like a little stool. Because I'm not tall enough to reach all the buttons.
The elevator goes down, and we'll be right back with more adventure.